All right, so I feel like I have a lot to talk about. None of it's important whatsoever, of course. So I decided to go and pick up my coffee in the drive-through line instead of parking and running in. Um, I've talked before about not being able to run in because I'm not wearing a bra. I will have you know that this morning I'm also not wearing a bra, but I do have my hoodie on, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, things on my mind right now. Chin hairs. So over it. Always. As soon as you get rid of them. I swear, as soon as I pluck one or get rid of one, then like 5 more come back. It's terrible. These are just basically, here, let me get rid of my complaints about being like almost 50 right now. So there's that. I've been having this like headache issue where I swear that it's like a hormone thing because like we keep thinking maybe it's like sinuses or something, and then I just got off some antibiotics which were freaking terrible, and still had the headache. But this morning I don't have the headache, and so I'm trying to like figure out like what are the things that are like giving me this headache. But like I've decided that maybe, I was just telling my brother last night that maybe like 30% of the time I'm just gonna feel like garbage, and that's just gonna be part of being like 49 3/4 or whatever. What else? Another thing about being this age is that I want to stay at my house. Like, I do love to go out and have a good time from time to time. But like, for example, tonight my kid's going to be at a sleepover. I have the house all to myself. And I'm thinking that what I'm going to do is either binge watch some British TV, because I right now have Acorn and BritBox on my thing because there was some show that I wanted to watch, and I was like, oh yeah, let me just pay another $6 a month for this particular thing, or $5 a month for this particular thing. When you add it all up, and like when you look at all of the money that I spend on TV, I don't even want to add it all up and think of all the money that I spent on TV. Like, I thought I was so smart switching to Sling for like $67 a month, but then then there's the Hulu and the Netflix, and now the BritBox and the Acorn. But I'm not going to keep Acorn. There's just like this one show that I want to finish, then I think I'll get rid of Acorn. But I think I'm going to keep BritBox, but we'll see. But it's ridiculous. I should read books is what this is all coming down to. There's another thing I was talking to my brother about, that on my coffee table I have some books right now, because I keep hoping that it'll like make me like open a book, because I'm really super terrible about that. So anyway, what else? So like, what I've been doing since like the beginning of February is watching Babylon 5. I'm completely obsessed with this show. I watch it pretty much every day. Like, I don't think there's been a day since the beginning of February that I haven't watched an episode, which would explain why there are like 22 episodes, I think, this season. I've already done season 1 and 2. I'm on season 3, and I'm already on episode I can't even remember. I think I'm nearly halfway done with the season, though. Like, I'm on episode 10, and I'm shocked at how obsessed I am with the show. Like, I watched it on a lark because this friend of mine was saying that it was like the best sci-fi show ever, and I'm like, you know what? Let me check out this 90s TV show and see what the hell this is all about. And yeah, I can't even explain why it's addictive. I don't have any answers for you. It's just, well, I can partially explain it. So it's super intelligent. Like, you have to like pay attention to the show, not only because they be talking about stuff that's like hella deep and shit, but also because there's it's basically, there's a storyline that carries on for 5 years. Is like, this, my friend has said that like there's stuff that will be happening now that's gonna tie into stuff later, and it's true. Like, I've already seen that, even just doing the 2 plus seasons so far. So complex characters, it's intelligently written, it's very 90s in some aspects, because you're going to have 90s special effects and 90s hair and makeup and stuff like that, but I'm not mad at it for that. So so season 1 you know, the guy who plays the commander is kind of like a terrible actor. I mean, he's just not very good. And then, this isn't a spoiler because you would know this if you just even look the show up on IMDb, but then Bruce Boxleitner comes to the show in season 2. And let me just talk to you about Bruce Boxleitner real quick. I've been loving Bruce since Scarecrow and Mrs. King. And I want to know, did anybody else watch Scarecrow and Mrs. King? Because I fucking loved that show when I was a kid. I don't even remember when that came on. Like, I don't know if that was like, I feel like I was a teenager. So like mid to late 80s or something like that. Yeah, I know it was, because I can remember being in high school and a friend of mine and I would joke about the fact that there was a kid in journalism who had written a review of the TV show and referred to the Kate Jackson character as a nurse from a local hospital. And I feel like that was because on one episode she was being a nurse or something. I don't fucking know. Now I need to go back. I mean, because I haven't seen that show in 30 years. So I don't even know if there's any place I can watch it for free. I don't think there is. I think I've tried to look. Anyway, Bruce Boxleitner, loved him on that show. He's hot AF on this show. Like, his hair is so pretty and he's just very pretty. And I love him so much. And now he's older than I am, but now he plays dads on Hallmark movies. So, like, you know, because that's what happens. You know, like, if I were an actress, my goal would be to be like, when I'm old, can you just have me be the mom on the Hallmark movies? Because goals. Anyway, so if you're into sci-fi at all, like, and I wasn't, like, I mean, I, you know, was married to a huge Star Trek nerd fan. So, like, I would watch Voyager, and I really liked Voyager, and I've seen a few episodes of Next Generation, but, like, I think I've seen, like, one episode of the original Star Trek and stuff. So, like, and of course all the Star Wars and everything I totally watch, but, you know, like, whatever. I, not, like, some huge geek or anything like that, but the show's fantastic. It's great. And sometimes it's super sad, and sometimes it makes me super angry because there's stuff about war and things going on. War's terrible. War sucks. And they make it very clear in this show that that is true, and also deal with some of the complexities of that. It's almost my turn. But anyway, so I'm going to say, like, if you were looking for a show to binge, and you have a friend who can loan you the DVDs, then I would recommend that. Or you can get it on the Amazon, but right now it's not free on Amazon. So I'm just saying, just like put that in your head to bookmark if you're looking for something to watch and when you can watch it for free. All right, it's my turn. I've rambled enough. And oh yeah, I was gonna say tonight I'm home by myself, so I'm just gonna like binge watch some TV, B5, British TV, and then maybe sing karaoke. Okay, bye.